The government has allocated huge budget for handling COVID-19, so no wonder if it becomes public spotlight. Many agencies and organizations become the watchdog of its spending, hoping that no fraud ever happens in the implementations. But the program is expected to be the engine of the economy in the crisis, and thus the government continues to accelerate of the fund distribution so that people can survive the pandemic. However, according to the main expert of the Deputy of the Presidential Staff Office, Adi Priyono, the realizations has been so slow. Even the important sectors such as health sector is still low and only reached 20%. To see the detail, let's see the next graphic. Through our graphic, we can see the health sector budget realizations of COVID-19 handling and national economic recovery, whereas the budget set by the government is 172 trillion rupiah. But however, government just spent around 22.9% of the whole budget, or it means that realizations of the health sector budget realizations only reached 39 trillion rupiah, as it was stated by the Finance Ministry. But then, the coordinating minister for the economic affairs at Erlangga Hartarto said that the budget realizations of all programs only absorbed around 226 trillion rupiah from around 600 trillion rupiah of the budget ceiling. It means that the government has spent only 32.4% of the whole budget. So overall, the progress has been so slow. Talking about the slow pace, health sector budget absorptions may be the slowest. But then, there's another sector with slow absorptions. Curious much? So let's see it's in the next graphic. Here it is, the graphic. It's about the small business and corporations budget realizations of COVID-19 handling and the national economic recovery. We can see that the budget set by the government is 193 trillion rupiah, but however, government only absorbed it around 24.8%. It means that the realizations only reached 48.05 trillion rupiah. But the question is, why does it take so slow? Well, some officials stated that they are very careful in using the fund because previously President Joko Widodo warned that the budget of 699 trillion must be on target. So basically, they have two simple but big responsibility to make it quick and on target. Well, it may not be as simple as it seems because the fact is that many government's aid have been distributed out of the target. But apart from the health and small business sectors, absorptions of COVID-19 handling and national economic recovery budget in the other sectors is still seen to be low as well. According to the data submitted by Erlangga Hartarto, the absorptions of the PEN funds for social protections program only reach 43%. So to see the detail, let's see the next graphic. Through your screen, we can see social protections budget realizations that is only absorbed around 43.8% from the whole budget of 148.27 trillion rupiah. So it means that the realizations of social protections budget only 64.91 trillion rupiah. But I will break it down to you. These realizations includes the Family Hope Program of 9.9 million beneficiaries. And also this fund is allocated for basic food cards for 15.93 million beneficiaries. And don't forget about the cash social assistance for 10 million people, Village Fund for 4.81 million people, pre-employment cards for 2.82 million people, and the last one is that the quota assistance internet for 27.67 million students and teachers as well. And not only concerned about the unfortunate ones, government also pays attention to business actors. Let's see the business incentives given by the government and its absorptions so far in the next graphic. Through your screen, we can see business incentive budget realizations. Here it is. We can see that the business incentive budget is 56 trillion rupiah, and the absorptions is quite well by 63.5%. So it means that the realizations is 36 trillion rupiah for business incentive. However, Minister Erlangga claims that the COVID-19 handling and national economic recovery funds that have been disbursed by the government since last year have proven successful in helping the community for the negative impact of COVID-19 pandemic. One of them is the employment sector. According to the ministry, in August 2020, there were around 29.12 million people of working age who lost their jobs or were unable to work full-time 40 hours per week. But in February 2021, the figure has shrunk to be only 19.1 million people. And yes, viewers, we can see that the budget absorptions is very important to overcome the impact of COVID-19 pandemic. But not only that, the accountability is only important. So we hope that those budget, there is no fraud happens. Stay tuned.